Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video let's see about how to get a home item for a particular site. This is through the code. So if you remember from the site definition, we are giving a site definition like this: new site for us, site code demo. But key important point is root path, which is the where this site is exist in the site core content tree, and as well as which is the start item, which is kind of a home item. So if you see site core content builders and home, and if you go to our site core, this is what it is. So site core content builders and home, this is our home item, and this is our site core 10.1. and let's see how we can retrieve this home item and what are the use cases. So most of the time we might require this home item just to do some validations, whether the current page is home item, you want to perform some things, or if you are building a navigation and maybe you want to read the tree recursively till the home item from the bottom. So a lot of different scenarios. Just see like how we can build this. It's not complex, it's already site core APIs are available. I'm just putting it here, carousel controller. So mainly two steps. First we need to get the start path from the site context. So site core already gives us site core context dot site, and you will have start path. See here there are a lot of fields will be there, a lot of properties, but what we are looking at is start path. The start path is a combination of root path plus start item. So this whole will become a start path, and where it will reside, each site will become will be part of the site list. And when we are querying this site, or when we are browsing this site, this site core context site will be loaded with the current site. So what we are loading now is from site core demo.local. So this is the site we are loading, and this is the builders and home, this is the one. So when we are loading that in the code, by this carousel control comes in this we already have a start path. So now let's see how we can, where I'm going to put start path. Okay, start path. And second is, okay, now I got the path. Any item in site core will be uniquely identified by two things, either it by the ID or it would be by the path. That both we can see from the quick info section. So here there is an item ID and there is an item path. Both will, using both we can get the item. And again site core already has APIs, so we can just put where home item equal to site core context. We need to get from the database. So, and again we are not, if you remember, content database, two of them, whether master or web, but we are not hard coding here that fetch from master or fetch from web. Rather we are telling context database. This context database, if you are browsing the website on the live site, that will be website, that will be web database. But if you are browsing this in the preview mode or experience editor mode, this would become a master database. So better do not hard code it, just use the context database and you can get item. So you don't need to write any SQL or anything, so you can get this item. And when you are getting this item, you need to pass either, this is overloaded. So if you see here, you get item ID, string path, a lot of things. What we are telling is, we are telling path. So by now we will get actually home item, and we can do whatever the operations we require. These are the only two lines, but again usually we will just put this in an extension method. So let me go and create one extension. I'm going to create and add. Let's quickly create one, set extensions, and it's static class. Let me pull this public static, as we need an item, and or you can put directly home item, home item, but this we need an extension method. So this, that would be site context. So let me resolve these namespaces, data.items, and this would be from Sitecore sites. Yeah, so we can just pull these two lines. But rather than doing this, I can just directly put start path and I can just return it. So by now we can, sorry, this site context. So this one I can resolve the namespace. So all we do is we will create one site extensions and we pass the site context and home item. And remember, this site context will be available when you are browsing the website and you're doing the activities. There are instances where you do not have the site context, be it a case of like you are writing some custom code, some pipelines process, or some search related computed code. There we need to retrieve the site context, or we need to build this site context first, then we can do this operation. But in the normal, while we are building a components or pages in Sitecore, that time you will have this site context. So if you take the carousel component here, if you want to browse, you will have that. Just let me put this namespace. You will have the site context now. All you have to do is, and sorry, sitecore.context.site.home item. So you can get the home item like this. So we use it for different purpose. We'll see in the later videos where we use this. So mainly for the navigation purpose. But that's all for this video. So simple way to retrieve home item or the start item for a particular site. Read the path and retrieve that item based on the path from the context database. Those are the two steps. So see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.